I will collect my coins. ഫിനിഷിംഗ് ഒക്കെ ഉള്ള ഗോളി പവാട് കൊള്ളാലോ. അല്ല സി പി സെക്കൻഡ് അക്കൗണ്ടിൽ 700 പോയിന് മോഡറിക്ക് അടിച്ചു. രണ്ടായിരം പോയി മനുഷ്യൻ്റെ കറക്കി.
Welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. No day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
Chance for a shot! Off the post! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. The most accurate pass. France leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0.
Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Dembele.
Mbappe.
The keeper has reacted superbly there. Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Koundé. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's done very well to get to that.
That's how he really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game.
അടിച്ചോണ്ടല്ലോ.
And he's there to clear it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Vickyserrr makes the interception. Looking for the run. He has found the way through. Ekitike! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pinches it off him, and that could set him on his way. Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there. A few seconds is all it
Kylian
took for them
diktator.
to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Dembele tries one from range,
ആണല്ലോ പറഞ്ഞ
and
കൊല്ലുന്നു.
he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he thumps it clear. Threads one in. Pavard. Tries to play it through. Tries a shot! Royce trying to keep this in. Kunde. Oh, this looks sharp. Great vision. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
France are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Their wedding anniversary today.
France looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Substitution for Germany, number 25, Thomas Müller. Coming on
Down to
replace
business
him
again.
is number 7, Brandt.
Ball's gone astray. Pavard for Olise. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's picked his way through. It's a sweeping cross. Pass somewhat off target.
Kande.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that is out of play. Schlotterbeck. Royce.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
Fitz. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He is through here. Khan is there to clear. And they're quick to get it back. Stiller. And here's Royce. Kunde deals with that comfortably. Olise. And it's Royce. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Olise demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Yes, I won. Operation റാങ്കിങ്ങിലാണുള്ളത് ഇപ്പോൾ. Matchmaking failed. Why? അമ്മേ ഇതെന്തുവാ അടുത്ത് ഇതാടി എനിക്ക് മാത്രം ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ളമാരായിട്ട് മാച്ചിങ് ആവണത്.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
The famous yellow wall stands tall.
This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So it's away we go then.
Well, this fellow Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
And here's Dembele. Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's Dembele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's De Bruyne. Can he get on the end of this? And he was alert to it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Dembele.
Oh, great feet, that.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's played in low. And he's quick to get rid. Shoots! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's James Rodriguez. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
വല്ല ഫുഡ് കളറാണ്.
Now it's De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Snyder. Snyder! No, just not quite.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find a net.
Closing in on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Threads one in. Desai cuts out the pass. Looking for the run. Desai calmly anticipates. Couch. Gerrard. This is Batistuta. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's nice. It's Dembele! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So neither side has found a way through yet.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked James Rodriguez! Not a bad try by any means.
That's Dembele. And
This is Ronaldo. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. Dembele tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Played in with purpose.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
50,810.
Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run. Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Taking place.
മറന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് ഞാൻ കാണുന്നത് കുറേ നേരം അവിടെ എവിടെയായിരുന്നു. Where does he go? He hit this for 16 minutes.
Ajax with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific effort! Well taken goal. It is the pick-me-up they all for. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Ajax have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game.
And the shot! It's hit the upright. It's in! They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Borussia Dortmund restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they've never lost focus despite the setback. And this is clearly merited. For me, now they can go with better, possibly. Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude. And if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's found a way through. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Olise. He's ended up in no man's land. And it's Dembele. That's a dangerous ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Count. It's a good ball out wide. Olise has the space to scheme. And this is Count. He's having a shot!
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments. And this is a rather big one. And it all depends on the service.
Played it short. Dembele. And he thumps it clear. Tries a measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that was vital. And with that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.
Martha Flores said hi. Hi. Hi, Martha. Hi, 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 hi. ലൈക്ക് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യൂ വേഗം. എന്നിട്ട് എൻ്റെ പൊന്നി ഇവൻ്റെ കയ്യിന്ന് അടിക്കിട്ടിച്ചാവുമല്ലോ ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ. ആരും കന്നവരുണ്ടല്ലോ. കന്നവരോ ലതാൻ നമ്മൾ പിടിച്ച് ഉറക്കോലുവൻ. എന്തുകൊണ്ടത് ലോങ് ബോളിൻ്റെ കിട്ടാനുള്ള പരിപാടിയാണല്ലോ. കപ്പിൾസ്
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So it's away we go then.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Well, one way or another, he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough seems to come easy for him.
Just eases him off the ball. Zanetti entering down the left. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Cristiano Ronaldo stood up well to him there.
Scholes
tries to pass it through.
Oh, good spread.
Cross to the back post.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
The most accurate pass. Beckham. It scores! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Madrid with the corner. They're first.
Right card is onto this. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. It's not gone well.
And it's Scholes. Scholes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a good foot in there.
Scholes
With his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
Scholes.
Big pressure, plenty of it. The pass is intercepted. And here's Scholes. Scholes! Deftly away. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that interception was
most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it.
Scholes in towards the back stick, and he knocks it clear. Madrid have reclaimed it. Count was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's Scholes. Waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Out towards the flank. That's tidy. It's a lovely, neat pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other. He's got takes a shot! They scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And that is indeed the final act. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Borussia Dortmund come in leading by just the odd goal.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Borussia Dortmund just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. He leaps for it! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, this looks sharp. Olise counts. He won't be happy with that one. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Gerrard, can he get it through? He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a good foray he's making. Olise stood his ground strongly. Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Batistuta. And he's picked out the run. Oh, look, shapes to shoot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
പുതിയ സ്പോർട്സ് ഏകദേശം എല്ലാ കണ്ടിലും ഉണ്ടാവേണ്ടില്ല.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 7.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Olise! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. Oh, really well played.
Beckham. This is Beckham. Beckham chance! Oh, good finish. And the comeback is complete. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Madrid leading now.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played.
For Count. It's Count! And once more we are all
Square, you score, we score. Well, going behind
Oh,
has
two
simply
already
triggered a
in
collective
the
determination
game.
to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
one sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's intervened well there.
Scholes.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Gerrard. Zanetti. Zanetti is rising! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain. Well, when you get service like that into the box.
And there goes the final whistle. Borussia Dortmund played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so...
So we lose that match. എനിക്കധികം അടിക്കാറില്ല അടിച്ചിട്ടില്ല.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. We are just getting started. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Aimed beyond the defence. That is Scooter looking to receive it in space. And it's been hooked away. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And he's taking no chances there. Unahi.
I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Zanetti. Now it's Haaland. He's picked his way through. Haaland gets on his bike and on the move. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. That's put paid to the danger. And it's Rodri. Forced to go back. Bellingham! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Hakimi tries to clear. Brahim Diaz did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Hakimi. And Diop. Riyad. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Unahi. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Unahi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Unahi is offering a right smile there.
Mazraoui plays it short. Out for a throw. Bellingham is there to clear. That'll be a throw. Al-Khamis and Unahi, and it's Mazraoui. That signals the end of the first period. It has been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, what has happened here? Mazraoui has it in a wide position. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, good spread. Hakimi. That's an excellent interception. Batistuta. Comes towards the hour mark and still no goals. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Batistuta. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair...
And Messi!
Brahim Diaz.
It's Hernandez. Bellingham. Lofted in. Riyad. And Diop. Brahim Diaz. That looks a decent ball. Big chance, corner.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Borussia Dortmund. Number 18, Bellingham. Number 15, Erling Haaland.
And a chance! And a neat finish. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
El Nawi looking wide.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's rising! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Just 5 minutes left.
Diop.
That has been slung wide. Morocco clearly now in lead preservation mode.
It's looking good from here. It simply has to remain error-free now.
3 minutes added time.
He has found a way through. Knocks it into space.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's it! They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both...
Last match.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. The given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
No foul, says the referee.
That is good strength.
കിടക്കാമോ?
And the shot!